Welcome to this episode of Sridhar on Selling. The other day at a client's office, a bright young executive approached me and said, "What is my future in sales?" I had to tell him that traditionally most senior people, the CEOs, have risen from sales. Sales offers a tremendous opportunity. This we have discussed many a time. What is the difference between a good sales manager and a good salesman? It's often seen that companies make a big mistake of promoting a good salesman who does not have managerial skills. And the loss is twofold. You lose a good salesman and get a bad manager. So the skill sets required for selling and for being a manager are entirely different. A salesperson looks at his own sales figures all his life. A manager has to look at the team's performance. He has to motivate the team. Very often, a manager could feel that I could sell better than the other guy. That's not the solution. The solution is when you can make people working with you sell better than you. As I keep saying, Dronacharya in Mahabharata was known because of his disciple Arjuna. Nobody knows how good Dronacharya was. So it depends on the team that you build, the skill sets that your team has. The team has to achieve the goal. What do sales meetings end up as? It only ends up very often looking at just the figures. The figures are there for everyone to see. There's no need to meet. A good manager makes a performing salesman relate his story so the others could take lessons from that. A good sales manager also discusses lost business, why you lost, so that the entire team can learn from somebody else's experience. A good sales manager is a coach. He has to submerge his own ego of being a performer to being a trainer, a coach, a guide to help the team perform better. He must know each and every member of his team and also understand what makes them click. The most important player in a cricket team, most people don't realize, is the coach. If you look at the Indian cricket team today, they have different coaches for batting, bowling, and fielding. That's how important coaching has become. The key role of the manager is to be a coach. There's no point in saying that I am better than my juniors. You are expected to be better than your juniors. How do you build your team? How do you build the focus of your team? How do you make them target oriented? How do you make them process driven? How do you understand which members of the team can be groomed for the next higher level? These are the things that a manager has to learn. He must be able to understand business in its entirety, look at the team as a means of performing this goal, of achieving this goal, and constantly be on the ball in understanding each and every individual in his team. Each individual has a strength. Each individual has a weakness. The leader has to understand the strengths and weaknesses. He must also understand the interpersonal dynamics. Unknowingly, this gentleman who came and asked me this question has perhaps given my own show a new sense of direction. All this while I've been talking about selling as an individual. I think by now, anybody who's been listening to this and watching this show would have become a good salesman. I'm going to take all of you to the next higher level of being good sales managers. Thank you very much.